Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. In today's video I wanted to talk to you about what you really need if you're a first-time mum and you're not very sure what you should be getting for your baby. I know there's so many things and you can get carried away with like buying loads of stuff, but if you're like me and you didn't want to buy too many things, don't want to waste money or just randomly buying just for the sake of buying, well then I hope this video helps you to really know the essentials. If you like it, then subscribe. I'll continue to do videos, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if you like it or a thumbs down if you don't. So here's my tips of what you really need. If you're a first-time mum, obviously, because if you've already had kids, you know what you need. So first thing is a Maxi cozy to put the baby in, obviously to leave hospital, and preferably one that can go straight away into a buggy, so that it's like a 2-in-1. But if you could, there's also another thing, like a 3-in-1, where there's the Maxi cozy for the car, and then there's like the straight long one, because it's recommended that the babies stay flat for the first 2 months to not have their lungs compressed from staying too long in the Maxi cozy. And then obviously the buggy to help you push along for whatever, walks around the house, around the garden, whichever. 2, his bed, either a bed already in his room or her room, or the bed that goes next to your bed for the first few months. There's all kinds of them. They're really, really good. We had like a wooden one that would adapt to the side of our bed. But I'll do a whole other video on it about how I got my son to sleep in his own bed in his own room starting from the 2.5 months. So yeah, that's a whole other video. But he also had his own bed during that time as well. Third is a changing area. You'll not be able to keep on changing your baby on the sofa or on the floor or on the bed for the little at the beginning. Yeah, that's fine, but throughout time when your baby gets bigger, it'll be really good to have something that's like kind of to your height to help your back. So really invest in like chest of drawers, and then it was really good actually. Then you can put all the clothes and everything. Then on top just the changing mat, the hygiene stuff, the nappies, all those kind of things. I can explain also in another video if need be of what the kind of things you'd need for your newborn in the first few months, like hygienic wise. Fourth, sorry, just checking on my boy that he's okay. Fourth wise is either an electric or a manual chair to put your baby in throughout the day, because you cannot carry your baby all day long. Even if you want to, it's too tiring, and at some point like if you need to go to the toilet, you need to put your baby down, and if no one's around to help, well, yeah, there's so many brands that do loads of kind of chairs. I know the electric ones that rock was recommended to me, but I chose not to take it because it only goes up to a certain amount of kilos, and I wanted him to have a chair that he could still use when he's much older. So I just took a non-electric manual one, so I could just like rock with my foot if I needed to like rock him a little bit. So that was fine. Also, if you're not going to breastfeed, or if you do and you do like I did, also like half breastfeed, half bottles, you need to get bottles and a sterilizer. Those first few weeks, it's very important. You can't just wash the bottles with soap and normal tap water. It's you have to sterilize them, and there's all kinds. You can have some that go in the microwave, some that are electric, all kinds. And we didn't have a microwave, so I was really glad that there was one that could an electric one, so that was great. Also, if you could buy a night light to help you see your baby a bit better during the night. There's also, again, all kinds, some that just adapt as soon as baby wakes up. When you walk past it, turns off after like 20 minutes if there's no activity around. We had a 3-in-1, so there was like projection of stars onto the ceiling, one where it just constantly stays on, and the third when it turns on when the baby wakes up. And we just chose to keep the stars on the ceiling. And that was great, and it's in his room now, and yeah, that's another video, but I think that helped him a lot to be able to stay on his own in his bedroom. You're also going to need like a baby bath, just in case you don't have a bath in your place and you just have a shower. Well, they do all kinds, like it's a baby bucket bath kind of thing for when they're really small, and then you can buy longer ones. That's what we did. We have a bath, but as it kind of goes a bit underground, it was way too low to keep on bending over. So we were lucky enough to find a bath that goes on the bath, so in height, and then the bath on top. So that helped a lot. So yeah, voila, that's really the essentials. So Maxi cozy, a bed, their bed in your room or in their own room, a nightlight, a bottles and sterilizer, obviously all the hygiene stuff. It may sound silly, but it's important to have obviously the nappies, washable or disposable, nappy cream. For the first few weeks, just use oil, like almond oil, olive oil, coconut oil on their skin because it's so fragile. Nasal spray because that can help a lot as well. At the beginning, you know, they have like all their face and everything system inside and out that needs to regulate. So if they get a bit blocked, just a little nasal spray, that's great. A thermometer, that's really important. Thermometer for the bath to know the water temperature, but also a thermometer in case they get a fever. Yeah, that's what we got. And then yeah, a chair to put them in throughout when you need to put them down for a bit, and their changing area. So voilà, that's kind of it for now. Next video will be all about how we got him into his bed by himself, and then other videos to come. Take care of yourselves, be safe and healthy. Bye bye.